Okay, here we go.
All right, let's get it. Welcome to the Strictly Business Podcast. We finally got video, baby. Finally got video. My name is Slendy243. This is my co-host, or just another host, I guess, Chugulous.
Yeah. Chugulous, Bugulous, bro. Chuggy Buggy, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's good to be with y'all, man.
Dude, it's just nice to have video. I've just been sitting here smiling about it because we did the SoundCloud podcast for 3 episodes, and that was fun and all. But
3 episodes, really?
Yeah, we did 3 episodes.
Wow, no video, none of this.
Video.
None of this.
And to be fair, it might be easier to upload with no video, but we'll see.
We'll see.
It's a test episode. We're gonna have some fun. Chuggs has got some questions lined up for us, and he was telling me about them before we started recording, and I got a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, okay, but let's start out with introductions, just for those of you who have not met us or who haven't, didn't listen to the SoundCloud ones. So, Chuggs, you want to go first?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, what's up, guys? My name is Chuggs. Man, I will say introductions are like extremely difficult. Like you have an idea of like what you're gonna say. Like I had it in my head, and like you'd even write it down. But like now that I'm talking, I feel like super nervous and stuff. But like, what's up, guys? My name is Chuggs. Like I'm really into like soccer and working out, and this is my best bud right here, Jacobius. You guys are gonna hear me call him that a lot, Jacobius. Yeah, man, I'm really into soccer. I really love working with my hands and just making sure that whatever I put forth into the world is, amazing, bro. So with this little energy that we got going on, me and my boy Jacobius, I hope that you guys feel the energy we're bringing out here.
Yeah.
You feel me? Go ahead, Jacobius. Introduce yourself, my boy.
Well, I'm just gonna go with Slendy, just for fuck's sake, because I don't exactly want to give out the full name. But
wait. So is Jacobius okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. As long as I don't know my middle last name, social security number, credit card info, whatever.
Brandly.
Shut up. No, okay. So my name is Slendy243. I'm 21 years old. You're right. This is fucking hard.
I told you.
Like my Tinder bio. I'm 21 years old. I like long walks on the beach. I'm looking for something that can hold for the future. No.
Wow. Okay.
No. I really enjoy music, as you can tell. Got guitars everywhere, nice mics and stuff like that, all that stuff. But I stream over at Twitch, Slendy243, obviously.
Good plug.
Yeah. We're gonna put it in the description too. And really, I mean, I just wanted to share this podcast with y'all because I feel like me and Chuggs have really, really good conversations all the time, and they're fucking hilarious. They aren't recorded. So I was like, you know what? We should make a podcast. That would be dope. But the way me and Chuggs know each other is we actually were roommates freshman year of college. Even though it feels like I've known him since I was fucking born. We were roommates, and they were roommates. We were roommates. But yeah, no, I mean, you'll learn more about me as more podcasts come, but that's all I got for right now. We started off one of the other episodes by, really going in depth with how me and Chuggs met each other, but at the same time, we could save that for a later date. And I kind of want to get into these questions because it's probably going to take up most of the episode. So, Chuggs,
just first topic of the day, right?
Yeah.
Is like these like I've in like I read, I dabble, I do like absolutely. Magazines, picture books, whatever, but like I started reading into like philosophy and stuff, and like in philosophy there's like some theories of like existence and like how I can't prove my existence to another person. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've read that before, and it just I don't like thinking about that
because it scares me. Like
because like it's like, what if this is all a simulation?
Or like, what if you're like the only like conscious experience like in the world right now? Because think about it like this. Think about like I see your brain, right? I see your brain moving. Think about it like this, right?
I don't think you see my brain because right now my brain is saying "fuck you."
I'm about to blow your brain, right? When someone leaves like your perception, right? They like stop existing. Does that make sense? Like until I just brought up like your third grade teacher. They didn't like exist before that, before this, like
who was
like
my
this
third
instance.
grade teacher?
Exactly.
Miss
Exactly.
She was hot.
See, it's like she didn't like exist in like your world, like before this very instance. So like, how do you like?
Hold up. Just because you pissed me off for that one, I'm just gonna do this to you real quick.
Go ahead.
You are now manually breathing.
See, I'm telling you, it's so freaky, bro. It's like, like when I was like reading about it, I'd always like come across like ways you can try to prove you exist to like another person, but like each and every way has been like proven false. Like let's say like I try to show you that I have a consciousness, like I think therefore I am, but like for you, or I mean in my case, if you do that to me, like I would just assume that you're like an NPC.
I disagree with that one. You wouldn't just assume that I'm an NPC because I'm sitting there talking to you and relating to you emotionally. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't walk up to random people and think, oh, yeah, no, they're just robots. They're just going about their daily duty.
Not like robots per se, more like
not robots, but like,
I know. I feel you. I'm just saying, like, what if
so maybe that's how we prove to each other that we are in that conscious existence by showing emotions. Now, for the people who have no emotions, you guys are NPCs.
Yeah,
but
NPCs, bro.
No, but no, maybe that's the key to the information.
Like the information, like, hold on, I had to turn my phone off.
But I mean, if you think about it, right? Like, your whole point was
like existence.
You can't prove that the other person actually exists.
Yeah.
But if something doesn't exist, it doesn't have its own makeup, right? You know, it doesn't have its own look. It doesn't have its own personality. It doesn't have emotions, all that stuff.
But wouldn't that just be like our sense of perception in the world? Like how you perceive things can be like drastically different from like what another NPC are playing.
Yeah,
like
no, person. I agree. Because I was talking to my dad about this the other day, and that he could see the color blue a completely different way than I see the color blue, right?
Mm-hmm. And you would never know.
Now I know for a fact that colorblind people are NPCs, but
how could you say
I don't know.
It's not racist.
I don't know.
Bro, I was like, I agree with that thought, because like that little idea that like I could like just see like just something as simple as red, totally different from like you or like my neighbor or something. Like that's insane.
Wait, Chuggs, how do I know you're not an NPC by the way you pronounce salmon?
You mean salmon? Look, guys,
this is what I'm talking
about. No, look, I'm right.
Stupid.
I'm right.
Stupid.
Since the dawn of time, we have spoken as salmon. Who says salmon? That's like a shoe. What you're saying is a shoe. I'm gonna put on my salmons, my salmon fives. That's a shoe, man. Solomon
is SOLOM.
Salmon. Come on.
Wait.
It's a fish.
No. Fuck. Solomon is SOLOMAN or MON, depends. But salmon. But you're forgetting the mun part of Solomon.
Solomon. I can't spell anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right. Okay. Well, anyways, my point being, it's salmon.
Yeah. Anyways, my point. No, bro, it's not. Look, like when we look, the last thing I'm gonna say about like, I don't know, a philosophical existence is that it generally like it just hurts my brain, bro. Like I did so much reading into it and like how to perceive like just different, like,
dude, I keep
know,
doing
bro.
the same like gestures as you, and it makes me
because bro, like, because we're
stretch.
thinking, bro, like, we're trying to stretch our brains out, man.
Oh man,
bro. Okay, segue. Let me just segue this into like I guess like theories of like existence into like how we what you want to do, like what do you want to do in the future?
5-hour podcast. Oh,
what do you want to do in the future, bro?
How's that a segue from existence to
I could no, it needs like the only segue here is that my brain is actually like frying itself. Like that's like it needs like a cool down. So I need like something that's actually real to me.
Okay. We need to work on our segues. But I'd say
we talk about segue. like the scooter thing.
Dude, I had a Swagway when I was younger.
What did you say, Swagway?
Yeah, like the little hoverboard, Swagway, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Did you know how to ride that, or did you like?
I ate shit for a while, but then I figured it out.
How did you figure it out?
I just recalibrated my equilibrium.
Okay, Mr. Computer. Bro, like what?
I just had to put some thermal paste on my motherboard. You know what I'm saying?
Ran a diagnostic check on himself.
NordVPN.
AA sponsor us. NordVPN. Bro.
No.
What's it called?
What I want to do with my future is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. That's the worst part about it. There's so many things I want to do, and people are like, "Oh, you have an entrepreneurial like mindset." Well, fucking, that's great, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. That gives me no information whatsoever. Like, I have so many things I want to do. I want to pursue podcasting. I want to do streaming. I want to do music. I want to be a salesman of sorts. I want to start my own business. I want to own a car dealership. I want to learn how to fly a plane. I want to be a professional kayaker, but not in the whitewater shit, because that stuff is dangerous. Cold. Well, I've done whitewater rafting, but it's just cold. It hurt. It just doesn't feel good on your gonads. Dude, there's just so much I want to do, you know? So it's like, I don't have one set like thing I want to do, but I will say this, nothing like job wise, but aspiration wise, I do want to become better with my like mental health as well as just my overall health in general. Because one thing I do want to do is just like, you know, learn how to journal, learn how to write, learn how to eat healthy, you know, like eat clean, I guess, not just healthy, but clean. There's just so much I want to do, and it almost feels like there's not enough time to do it. But I'm only 21, so it's like there's got to be time somewhere, right?
Yeah.
You'd think, but not NordVPN, Norton. I was thinking Norton, but anyways,
which was better?
Well, NordVPN is a VPN. Norton is like what helps you clean your computer.
Oh yeah. I think I have McFi. I don't know, man. Whenever people tell me like, "Oh, you have all this time, don't stress about it," it's like, bro, you guys said that like when I was like middle school. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I'm like
stressing. I'm just stressing out, bro. Like,
still,
I don't know. I just see like people always tell me, they're always like, other people look like they have it all together, but they really don't. They're all dealing with some other shit. I'm like, that guy's a fucking millionaire.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's like
millionaire, bro.
I hate when people say money doesn't make you happy. That's a
like that's bullshit, dude.
That
is such bullshit, dude. I feel like only the people who have money say that.
No, I will say this: if you're like a person who's I'm gonna just go on Devin real quick. I feel like the people who shit, I'm off my track now. I feel like the people who are content with having like enough in life can be happy without a crud ton of money, but at the same time, I feel like that's a little shit, you know. Money can buy you happiness.
It can,
but if you're alone, it won't make you happy, unless you just prefer to be alone. I think there's just preferences, but I definitely want money.
No, I think I 100% agree with you. I don't like when people, I think the people who say money can't buy you happiness are the people who already have all the money they need. Like, I don't have all the money I need, bro. I could definitely use some more. And like,
Yeah.
I 100% understand. It's like, you're at the, like, I don't know. I just see all the people around me like becoming super, super successful, or like having everything together. And people are always trying to convince me that everyone else is just like me, that they don't have everything together. When I'm like, bro, this guy over here, he's getting his degree. This guy over here, he's getting like his second car. This guy here, he's like starting a family. This guy over here is like, he's buying houses and like flipping them off the market and stuff. Like they're always trying. It feels like people are always trying to convince me that they don't have it together when they really do. That's what it seems like to me. And it's like,
right. I mean, here's the thing. Why I think the most important attribute somebody can have when it comes to talking to people that you don't know is confidence. And let me explain why. You can have the utmost confidence in the world and have like a bunch of like, fake brand stuff and all this shit, and people will buy it. People will buy it. People are stupid.
true.
I'm not gonna lie. So it's like having confidence in that sense, bro.
Yeah.
You can fool a lot of people, but point being, I want money. I want money.
I think a goal of mine is to get over my fear of like public speaking. Like I want to work on. That's something I want to work on. Like when we're like behind, like I don't know, people always there. Like I had a class today, dude, and I had to present something like to the class, and it was like a class of like I think 18 people. And you know me, I'm like an outgoing guy. Like I am literally the most outgoing person you guys will ever meet. And when it comes down to just me standing in front of a group of people, dude, I lock up, man. It's night and day. It's like that. Like, and I saw something I definitely want to work on. Like I have like a slight stutter. It's like something like you won't really notice, right? But like when I get nervous or I think too fast, like my brain like is going too fast and my mouth can't keep up. Like that's when it just like it like gets out. And I was in class today, dude, and I was just tripping over all my words. I was just messing up left and right. And it was primarily because like I just couldn't get out of like this idea that like everybody was looking at me.
So I have a few tips for that because I was actually afraid of public speaking for the longest time. And I'm not, I mean, in your sense, I would stutter a lot, right? I did the same things, but I would clam up. And there was one time when I was presenting something, I literally ripped the piece of paper in half because I was just sitting there like freaking out, and my face would get all red and all that stuff. And it was miserable. But the people who are like, to get past public speaking, they're like, just picture everybody in their underwear. Well, fucking, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, no. I mean, and they're like, well, then just choose one person to like talk to about it. And I was like, I mean, I guess that helps a little bit, but if I don't have any friends in the class, it still doesn't help all that much. So what I do is, you know what? I actually think I learned this from The Office, but so there's like a sales tactic that they do where they like stare right, in between the eyes or at the nose or whatever, right? But when I'm public speaking, for a grade or for a project, whatever, I will pinpoint like certain parts in the room that make it look like I'm looking at people, but I could be looking at a chair, I could be looking at a pencil, I could be looking at a backpack, whatever. And I'm just like, I just get into a zone and I just start speaking to inanimate objects. You know what I'm saying? And then it almost makes me forget that anybody's listening or anybody's
watching. I wrote that down.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's weird, but for me, it works. And if it doesn't work for you, you just got to figure out what works for you. Because at the end of the day, 90% of the people in that room do not give a fuck about what you're saying. Aren't listening at all. It's just facts.
That's
really
true.
is.
I am, but it's not my turn to talk.
Yeah, you're fucking twiddling your thumbs, texting, flipping a pencil, thinking about what you're gonna eat for lunch. Like nobody cares. And the only person that's sitting there that actually cares is your teacher. So make sure it's a subject she likes.
That's true, dude. I wrote down both of them. What's it called? Talking to your friends. I remember one time I had to like present something to the class, and one of my friends was in the class, and I don't know what happened. Like he was like laughing, you know what I mean? Like he was laughing, and I just felt like super calm. I was just like talking to him the whole time, and I guess I forgot that. I guess that's a technique, like right? That's a technique people use, right? So like I guess I just forgot that. But definitely looking at different objects, I'm definitely gonna use that next time because
I don't know if it's a technique that other people use. The one that I use, I don't know. I mean, if you're in the comments from this video, let me know if that's a technique you've ever used, because I genuinely, this is just something that I came up with so that I wouldn't have to look at people. You know what I'm saying? Which is definitely like,
dude, that's the worst part. That's the worst part, honestly.
When you have to, at people?
Well, like when they're looking back at you, and like everyone's looking at you, and like you're trying to, like, in my head, I'll be looking right at, and I'll be trying to, like, I guess, escape their eyes. Like everywhere I look, I'm just connecting with people, like eyes and stuff, and it's like too much pressure.
So, but if you're doing a presentation over something that, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not necessarily where you don't. It's say you're doing a presentation over something that you just have to do a presentation over, not something that you truly really care about, but it's just something you gotta do. Then you don't need to make a connection with somebody in the audience. You can legit just fucking do whatever, look wherever, because at the end of the day, you're probably going to be sitting in a classroom or in a lecture hall or whatever. You're going to be staring off, and everybody's going to be like around you, just looking back at you. No matter where you look in front of you, it's going to look like you're looking at somebody, unless there's just an obvious empty desk table over here, Yeah. But if you look at stuff that's around people, it looks like you're speaking to them. So
that's definitely a goal that I want to I want to work on getting better at. Another one is like cooking in general. I like cooking.
Facts. We were talking about this yesterday, weren't we?
Yeah. Like I like cooking, dude. And I feel like there's like a bottomless potential that I have for cooking. I guess I have a passion for it, bro. Like I'm in the kitchen. I love being in the kitchen, man. Like it's really like something I like doing, and I want to get better at it.
See, my mom bakes all the time, and I grew up around that, and I like help her every now and then. And there's something about like making sure that it's like the exact amount of everything that I love. I just love it so much. And my ADHD, I'm like stuck on it. It's like my Adderall. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting there. I'm like, just tediously like, putting the vanilla in or making sure that the flour is right. Yeah, exactly. And there's something about it that just like when you make it, obviously it tastes better when somebody else makes it. That's just a fact. But when you do it, you just feel like accomplished. Whether it gets,
feel like I did that.
Yeah, you're like, dang, like I can do that. Crazy, especially when you do it from scratch too. Like making something from scratch, bro. There's no better feeling. But I definitely want to learn how to cook for myself. I need to learn how to cook in portions, like cook for one rather than 5,
like 14 in my case. Well, like my like how you said your passion comes from your mom. Mine comes from my dad. I would watch my dad never ever use like an instrument or like a measuring tool to like measure out spices. He would just know, like he's done it so many times. He just knows like how much to scoop, like the flick of his wrist, how much to scoop. He knows when it's too much, he shakes it off. He can eyeball it, like he can taste it. He says, this is too much. Like,
you gotta wonder how bad that first batch was.
Honestly, bro. And because I've seen him. He was always telling me, he's all like, come in the kitchen, like come learn how to cook. You need to learn how to cook. And I don't know, like he taught me like so much stuff. Like he teach me like the littlest thing, like how to hold like a steak knife, which fork to use, like at a dinner table, how to set the table for like when you're out and like just how to set the table and stuff. And like I'm telling you, I remember one time he was like making steak, and he was trying to like get all the spices out. He was getting all his spices out and like marinate the steak. And I remember him just like we have like what's it called, like a cup for like, I don't know what it's called. It's like a red spice, whatever. I don't know what it's called. Don't ask me. But he has like a little spoon, like a tablespoon, and he just scoops it, looks at it, shakes it off. And I've seen him do this a million times. Every time it's it's the exact same portion, and it's insane. And I've asked him about it. I'm like, how do you know how to do that? And he goes, because I'm better than you. That's all he said.
Fuck, Chuggs. I mean, genuinely. Fuck you.
He's like, I'm better than you. I actually listen when I'm in the kitchen where I'm like, okay, bars. But second off, like, Like,
Bars.
like, how do you do that? He's like, it just takes time and practice, man. And that's
Yeah.
I honestly want to like get better at cooking, dude.
Bro, my mom made meatloaf muffins the other day.
Ooh, that
Oh my
sounds
God.
good.
So they're like,
Meatloaf.
I don't know. It is meatloaf, right? I don't know if you've had my mom's meatloaf before, but it's bussin'. I don't know if anybody uses that term anymore, but I'm gonna use it anyways. So she made she made her own version of meatloaf from a TikTok recipe, right?
Yeah.
My mom's all over TikTok now. She wants a pig, she wants a dancing cow, she watches cooking videos nonstop.
Yeah.
Anyways, so she found this recipe for meatloaf muffins, and they're not
Yeah.
really muffins, they're like more like ginormous meatloaf meatballs. You know what I'm saying? But you make the meatloaf, and then on the outside you put ketchup around it. I know most people are like nasty ketchup, but like if you mix ketchup with some brown sugar in there, it makes it pretty fucking good. You put some brown sugar and some ketchup on the outside, but on the inside is melted cheese, and so you add some melted cheese back on the outside.
Ooh, yo,
Dude, I don't even remember how many I ate. I was just in love with it. I was scarfing them down left and right. It was so good. I burnt my tongue because I just ate them straight out of the oven, but it was just so good, dude.
Golly,
unbelievable. But I will tell you this: if you're not good at cooking and you want to like cook a good steak or whatever, air fryers, fucking goated.
Do they get well done?
I'm sorry, what?
Like, I'm pretty sure air fryers don't cook a steak like well done. What? Can you hear me?
Did you say that you eat your steaks well done?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when I cook them by myself, if I'm not in a restaurant, for some reason, people always like look at me weird. They're like, well done. Look, I'm in a restaurant. So I stopped asking for like well done. I just ask for like medium or something.
Okay.
But yeah,
well done is like well done is hockey pucks.
What?
No, it's just burnt. You lose all the flavor. You get no fat. There's
so
nothing.
Good.
Go to hell. I like my steaks medium rare to rare.
Medium. Yo, you said rare? Yes. You like eating rare?
Dude, there's a difference between blue and rare.
Okay, bro.
Okay, look it up. Bro. Look it up.
Okay.
Look it up.
Okay, bro. I mean, it's raw.
No, blue is raw. Rare is not.
Rare? Jacoby's, bro. It's raw.
Here's how the scale goes. And watch my hands. Okay.
Okay.
So you have raw.
Yeah.
Then you have blue. Okay. Yeah. Then you have rare. Then you have medium rare. Then you have medium. Then you have well done. Yes.
No, bro. No.
Yes. And then there's those people. There's those weird people. I've seen him at the Longhorn Steakhouses. They like him. They call it, dude. I was like, I was fuming when I heard this, bro. Hold on. He goes, I like mine blackened. Dude, that's illegal. That's a waste of food and meat. I'm not a PETA advocate, but fuck. If you want to eat char, I'm sure that they could scrape off something from the grill for you. Oh, dude, I remember hearing that at Longhorn Steakhouse, and I was like, who the fuck are you? There's something wrong with that. Dude, it's just...
Oh, my cheeks hurt, bro. I'm laughing too much.
Dude, okay, I get it. Well done is pretty bad. But bro, if you're charring your steaks, we have issues.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't do that. The charring is just like It's too much. You cook
It's on a well done.
It's too much cooking, bro. We get it. We get it. You know how to cook steak, bro. Stop cooking the steak.
Charring is just like a guy who has no fucking clue. Just throws it on there, leaves it on for 2 hours, comes back, and he's like, oh, nice.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Well done is the standard. It's the standard for steak, man. It's by far the standard. I haven't had a good medium rare steak, to be honest. So, like,
I think you just haven't been to like any, really good steakhouses.
True. That's fair. I think the last.
What was the last steakhouse you've been to?
Golden Corral.
No, steakhouse.
Yeah, Golden Corral. Yeah, steaks. It's a house. That was a steakhouse then. It's a place that serves steaks. Golden Corral serves steaks.
At least you didn't say Applebee's.
Went to Applebee's one time and
I don't like Applebee's.
Never. Who does? I don't trust you if you do. Like that's just why. Like
I think people just go there for their margarita nights.
They still do that?
Yeah.
So but it's like, okay, then why do people? Who goes to Arby's?
I do. Dude, Arby's is so good. So good.
I'm actually gonna cry. Good. I might actually cry, bro.
The roast beef sandwich.
You're disgusting.
Oh,
you're
so good.
You're
so good.
You can't go to Arby's, bro. That's a no-go.
Okay, here's the thing though. I haven't been to Arby's in about 5 years.
So you went? Oh my god!
A couple thousand times.
Where did you go after you like? Did you go like this was the only place in the city? So you were hungry, you know? This is the only place around. That Arby's is like the only place around, and you were starving. You just went there. That's what we did, right? And back in like high school, bro, we were like doing like funny videos for like YouTube, and we at one point we were like, okay, let's go to Arby's. Worst experience. We all got sick. I think like all of us got sick after that. Right. So I'm thinking maybe Jacoby's out here, right? Maybe that was the only restaurant around. And the way you're looking at me, it looks like you're saying no, right?
No, I am, but like it was still good.
No, dude. No.
It was the only thing around, but no, I didn't. I will say this. I will say this though. I've gotten more sick from Taco Bell than I have from Arby's.
How? Bro, your stomach is flip-flop, man.
No, it's not. Way. No, Taco Bell is legit just laxatives.
What?
They're Miralax in their shit. That's facts.
That's Arby's. That's Arby's, bro.
No, it's not.
It's only meat and bread. That's not good. That's not good eats.
What do you call
What's your favorite restaurant?
What do you call a Chick-fil-A sandwich?
Okay, that's good meats and bread. Roast beef is not good meat.
Roast beef is good, bro.
No, not Arby's roast beef. Not Arby's. I'd rather eat the Walmart roast beef in the deli aisle before I go to Arby's, bro. 110%.
You ate an entire Walmart chicken like 5 times when we were in college together.
And I'd do it again. I'll do that before I go to Arby's, bro. You remember how sick I got after that? Yes. I was like, delirious. I was like, bro, no.
Bro, that bathroom smelled for weeks.
Listen, in our dorms, bro, the refrigerators are like they're like suitcases, like little carry-on bags, bro. You can't fit anything in there, right? So I'm thinking, I bought this whole. Listen, I bought this.
You remember that? Wait, hold up. Do you remember that one time that we ran out of fucking freezer space and we had to go to next door to ask if we could?
Yes, bro. Because it's like a little suitcase, bro. It's like a little backpack in a refrigerator. Like
I almost went out and bought a Yeti cooler just to keep it like cold.
So imagine I buy this entire rotisserie chicken and I find out there's no space. There's no space at all in the fridge. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just eat it. I'll just eat all of it, bro. Bro, I got so sick.
Dude, it was worse because you got the lemon pepper one.
Yes, I remember. I did. And the worst part about this is it happened like 4 more times. I got like 4 more. I got 4 more rotisserie chickens after that incident.
Yeah, but it wasn't lemon pepper.
They were all different. I was like, I'm gonna try them all. Like I had like honey barbecue or something. At one point, I had like garlic.
Dude, this is like the Pokemon roulette for when am I gonna get the shits.
Yeah, lemon pepper definitely did it for me though.
Gonna try them all. Gonna catch them all.
Yeah, that was like my.
And then you're gonna shit them all out.
Yeah, we had to buy a lot of Febreze. That's all I would say.
Dude,
it was bad. It was bad, man.
I'm sure we got high off that Febreze one time or another.
I sprayed it here. Like, what's it called? They came into my my room, like my room here, and they're all like, I was like offering them water and stuff, like being just a good host. And they're all like, yeah, man, it smells great in here. And I was like,
Bro, see, here's the thing. I liked Febreze and all that shit for a long time. But then I started getting into candles. Candles, man. Money.
Really? What's your favorite candle?
Well, they're all Target brands, so they're cheap, but they smell really good. This one's cedarwood musk. I don't think I've tried this one yet because I got it for Christmas. Ooh.
My sister's really into candles right now. Like she's like getting like all these different candles.
Right now, my favorite one right now is definitely I haven't tried that one yet, but I'm going to. My favorite one right now is vetiver and cedarwood. And it smells like this deodorant I used to have, but it smells so.
You have to like turn it off.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Like, I don't like how you said, wait, what? I don't like how you said
Wait, repeat that?
I don't want to. I don't like. I asked like, do you have to like turn off the candle? Like,
wait, what do you mean?
Like, turn it off, like, turn off the candle, Jacoby. It's like you turn it off. Like when you like, okay, wait, before you think, wait. Before you think I'm like stupid, okay? Before you think I'm stupid. Wait, listen. Because when you leave like your house or your apartment or your whatever, your office, right? You don't want the place to burn down, so you turn off the candle, right? Like you just.
There's different terms for it, like maybe blowing it out.
What do you mean blowing it out? Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a can. Yes, okay. I thought it was like some like electric stuff. I thought it was like some electric stuff. That's what I thought.
You see a battery in this bitch?
Okay. Honest mistake. Okay. I thought they had candles.
Super that, like, honest. Probably some would say too honest.
I thought it was like a candle, like you turn it on. It's like it just like sprays out. Like I don't know.
Sprays out what? Flames?
I don't know, bro. I don't know because now that I'm saying that a lot, it sounds stupid.
I think you might be trying to refer to maybe a gas like powered fireplace, but because those you have to turn off, but you just turn off the gas. But that's not a candle.
Because I'm thinking of those things that like on like those Febreze things that are on an automatic timer that spray out.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about those little Scentsy things where you put the hot wax in and then you just let it run. Okay, yeah. Those aren't candles technically. They have like I don't know how you describe it, but they've got like some coils in there that warm up and then they melt the wax.
See, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. No, these are not those. These are just regular candles. Those
you have to like torch.
Yeah, those are not called candles though.
What are they called?
For future reference.
Incense?
No, incense you also have to like blow out or just wait for it to go away. Incense is like you light it and then you just let it smoke. No, those are called Scentsies.
No, that's weird.
Yeah.
They were called candles for a second. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you just melt the wax and they're pretty cool. But
what's your favorite candle again? I forgot.
Right now it's the vetiver and cedarwood. But it doesn't smell too good right now. It kind of smells charred.
Go back to that one again.
No, it's just I don't know. I think I left the top on for too long or something. I don't know. I don't know much about candles yet. I want to get an incense thing though, like one of those cool ones where it like flows down in like a Zen garden thing.
Ooh.
Have you seen those on TikTok?
A lot of old people, like I remember like my I remember. Okay, I mean today's like what the 28th, right? Speaking of the 28th, I remember back in like sixth grade, I had this teacher whose her birthday was on like a leap year, and she would always tell us like, "Oh, I'm 6 years old. I'm like, I'm 5 years old, and whatever." We're like, "No, you're not. No, you're not." But she was like really into candles. That's what I remember. Like she was like really into candles. She had like um she would always bring like candles. She wouldn't light them because I don't think you could light them at school. But she would always bring us candles and like allow us like to sniff them and stuff. And looking back on that, I don't know why she was so deeply invested in the candles. I do now because they're amazing.
Listen, if you're trying to get into candles, anybody who's trying to get into candles, don't buy Yankee candles. They're overpriced. What?
The Yankee candles are they good though? Like, did it meet the price?
No, it smells like Target brand candles, dude. I mean, there's no.
Oh.
There's not a point.
Dude, I want to get into candles, but I don't know the rules and regulations of where I live, so I got to make sure. And then I always forget to like turn stuff off. So
well, here's what's nice about candles is you can just pop the lid back on and it'll go away.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably free to do that. I remember when somebody told me that they had a candle in like my area, and they forgot to turn it off, and like the fire department guy called. It like burned down the building and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to be that guy for everybody else, but I do remember like, I don't know, man.
We have ADHD. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
We were talking about our goals, actually. Imagine the fucking tangent that we went off of.
I don't even know how long we've been running this podcast for.
I don't know, dude. Oh yeah, like we can talk about like, I mean, now that we're on the topic of like my third grade teacher, bro, like we could talk about like what's it called? How was elementary school for you?
Oh, it's a sore subject. No. I did some things. Got stuck in some places. Fell into the toilet once. Anyways,
really?
Yeah.
You have to tell me. You have to tell me now. You have to tell me.
Which one?
The toilet. You can't just skip past that. He goes,
well, I mean, there's I'm trying to remember why I did this, but for some reason I think I was trying to grab. So the school like ceiling tiles, how they're like those weird, like you could definitely just like snap them in half. They're really like not squishy, but they're soft.
Yeah.
Well, we were at the period of time where we were taking number 2 pencils, sharpening them, and just throwing them up and getting them stuck in the ceiling.
Yeah, that era. Okay.
But I got mine stuck, and it was actually my lucky pencil, and I was like, damn, I got to get this. So the only way to get it was going into the stall, standing up on the toilet, then trying to climb my way in between like the little barriers, to get up there and grab it. Right.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So I was standing on the toilet seat. I don't know why I didn't take this as like a hint to maybe not do this. I was standing on the toilet seat, my foot slipped in, and I was like, oh, damn. So I was like, all right, I just like take off my shoe and climb up the rest of the way. Did you know that if your shoe gets wet, there's a high likely chance that your foot gets wet too? One would assume. I was, still climbing up, foot slipped, and Jacob went right into the toilet. It was an awkward phone call to make to my mom. Yeah. And then I also had to help. I also, what was it? Was it first grade or third grade? I can't remember. There was one time where it was the era of where, you're, pissing in a urinal and some kid just comes and pushes you from behind.
I was that kid. That was me. I was that kid. Yes, that was me, bro.
I got my zipper stuck in the urinal. Yeah. It had those like little holes on the sides so that the water would just go, and I went into the corner and I was like, okay, that sucks. I probably got a little bit of piss on my pants. Tried to pull back. Yeah. And I was like, oh. And I think this kid's name was like Devin or Destin or something. I was like, Devin. Yeah. He's like, what? I was like, I need some help. He goes, what? I like walk in, my pants are in my ankles because we're not at the time period yet where it's weird to
do it. Yeah, makes sense.
Pants are at my ankles. He walks in, my bare ass is just hanging out. I was like, my zipper is stuck. He goes, to what? And I was like, ugh, spit on my mic. And I was like, to the toilet. And he goes, do you want me to go get a teacher? And I was like, yeah. Worst part about it was our school resource officer had to get like bolt cutters.
What?
Do you know what's that's it? That's scary as fuck. Luckily, I was like prepubescent, so it's all good. But it was too close for comfort still.
Bro, that was like, that's a core memory. I'm not gonna lie.
I got a bunch of cold memories from elementary.
That's a core memory, bro. I have
core memories or cold.
No, core, like an integral part of your being. Like I have like.
No, there's worse ones. There's worse.
They don't have to be bad. They just would be like stuff you remember vividly. Like I remember one time, I was reading like a Big Nate book. Do you know what Big Nate is? Okay, so like I was back in like elementary school when Big Nate was like super popular, bro.
Wait, were you Diary of a Wimpy Kid though?
Big Nate, Big Nate, all the way.
Did you not like Captain Underpants either?
I love Captain Underpants. I loved it, but I never got into like the Greg Heffley stuff. I just love Big Nate, bro. It was just my jam. It was my jam, bro. I remember reading the book in Big Nate, and I was like, haha, this thing is so funny. Like this thing, like he got some stuff on his pants and he like put water everywhere to like mask it. I don't know if that was Big Nate, but like it was some childhood book. So I remember one time, remember when I said I was the guy who was pushing people into the urinal?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
okay, so one of my friends did it to me, right? As I was peeing. And I peed on my pants, bro. Like it was like all down my leg. So I was like, okay, well, I can't walk out like this. It was like fourth grade. I was like, I can't walk out like this, bro. I can't go out like this. I can't be that kid. You know what I mean? I can't be the kid who walks out, done the deed. I can't walk around elementary school. Because you know how it goes. Like it follows you to middle school. I can't do that. So what I did was I took off my pants. I put it in the water, like in the sink, and I just turned the sink on. I was just like, in my head, I was like, well, if one part of my pants is wet, make all of it wet. Then they'll never know.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea.
It wasn't, except fourth grade, right? You don't really think, you think you're thinking 2 steps ahead and you're like, big brain. Yeah, I'm a genius. But in reality, what you need to start doing is thinking 10 steps ahead, because water dries as water. Does that make sense? It dries as the smell of water. Pee doesn't do that. It doesn't do that, bro. And also, it stains your clothes. So when the water dries...
What color shorts were you wearing?
Bro, khakis.
It's better than white.
Hey, I guess. But you just see a dark stain, because after all the water dries, and the smell is still there. Like, it's just all you can do is, like, from a distance, it don't look like you peed your pants, but when people walk up to you, you smell like, bro, you smell gross. You know what I mean? Like, you smell gross. So people are like, they're like, ew, you can't play basketball with us today, man. You smell bad. I was like, that's not me. It's like, it's not me, bro.
It ain't me.
I was like, I smell that too. Who is that?
Yeah, stand up for yourself, Chuggs.
It's like, who smells like that, bro? But that's like a core memory I have, bro. And because I only have that memory because I thought I was like the biggest brain, bro. I was like, oh, galaxy brain. I just put water on everywhere, bro.
Dude, I'll give you another core memory that I have from elementary school real quick, and then we can move on to something else because I'm pretty sure we're running about our time at this point.
Let me see.
Did you mark down when we started?
No, I haven't. It times so.
Does
it?
Yeah,
we're pushing it. Yeah, I think we're like 15 minutes left.
Okay. There was a time in elementary school, I was in 4th grade, and there'd be just soccer games going on all the time. But we would lose so many soccer balls because there was like this forest there.
So we'd lose forest, man. What? Huh? There's always a forest by these
But it's not really a forest. I mean, it is, but it isn't, right? There's like a neighborhood that lines. So there's a neighborhood here. There's a forest and a creek that runs through here, and then the elementary school over here, right? So you kick it. The kid who lives in the house that's in that neighborhood over there will go get it and bring back to school the next day, usually. But that day we lost so many freaking soccer balls because Adam Goodman fucking has a cannon for a leg. And he sent one over to me. And it was like we're playing with a kickball, right?
Oh, so that's worse. That was bouncy.
Right. But he sent one over, and I remember I kicked it. I just like ran onto the field and scored. And I was just like the highest I've ever been. Everybody was cheering for me, all this stuff. And then that same play happened again. And a girl ran across, and I just destroyed the side of her face. Like I mean, I kicked this one harder than the last one, because the last one I just kind of ran up and went, and just kind of kicked it in. Yeah. This one I gave it the boot.
The boot.
And it hit, what was her name? Aubrey Bennett, something like that.
You remember names, bro? This is like a personal memory, bro.
Well, I felt so bad because I kicked it and it hit her in the side of the face, and she was dead sprint and just like hit the ground, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She gets up and she has like all those little stitch marks from the kickball on the side of her face, you know, like
the dodgeball marks.
Yeah, the like that little hashes or whatever. And she gets up and she's crying and all this stuff, and everybody's like sitting there standing around, and the teacher walks up and she's like, "Who did it?" Everybody points their finger at me. What dicks, you know? But then I was like, you know, I explained to him that like it was an accident. You know, we were playing soccer. She ran across the field and just I kicked it with all my might, and she went down.
All my might.
Yeah. She went down, and you know, a bunch of people were like, "Yeah, that's what happened. You know, it's true. Like, you know, he wasn't intentionally trying to hurt her." I suck at soccer. There's no way I aimed at her face. No shot. Turns out she had like a severe concussion, because when she went down, her head hit a rock, and she was like bleeding down the side of her face. And I was like, damn, she must have just like skid the ground or something. No, she hit a rock. She's good now, I think. I don't know. Maybe she went to the hospital,
bro. And her like, whole career, bro. Oh my
pretty gosh. Much. I actually think she's a professional dancer or something like that now, or in theater or something. But my point being, I felt terrible, and I never played soccer again. Not even kidding. Like I never played, you know, an actual like communicated game of soccer since then. And that was in 4th grade. So that makes it what? 12 years ago.
I think. Yeah. That like we had such opposite experience with soccer. I think that, like 4th grade was when I like developed my like my obsession with it. I've lost it now. I love the game. I used to be obsessed with it, but like I lost it. But I just remember the first time I hit the field, 4th grade. And you know, like the boys, we know. I think it's not common. I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. Like when you have that championship game before the summer, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like it's that championship, and for us, it was soccer. Like we didn't really play football, because when it was soccer, all the girls would come out and they'd like line the field. You know, they would see us like just like standing up each other, and like picking. You know, you get like the team captains. I was like, bro, I had such a big ego. I was like, because it was the 5th grade. Okay, I'll explain like this, right? So before the summer ends, the teachers and all the staff throw a 5th grade party, right? It's like a really big 5th grade party for all the 5th graders who run it in middle school. And it's like, you are so envious. You know you're gonna get the party, right? But when you're like in 4th grade or 3rd grade, you see all the 5th graders like having fun on like water slides, and like all the food carts, all their parents are out there, they're like having a blast. And even though you know next year you're gonna get the same thing, you're like, man, fuck those kids. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, I hate them. Like one of my friends was in 5th grade. I saw him go down the water, so I'm like, yeah, you're not my friend anymore, bro. I can't believe you betrayed me, bro. Like, what was he supposed to do? Like, not go and enjoy himself?
Yeah.
But like after all that's over, they let them, like, they have like the entire day. It's just an entire day of fun. And they get to go to recess. and their recess time is during our recess time, the fourth graders. So like they come out and they're like, we're gonna play soccer. And they didn't say it's like the championship game, but that's like the last I'm gonna see them. So it's like it's the championship game. All the fifth grade and fourth grade girls come out, everybody's lining the field. The fifth grade guys, they're all coming out, they're all macho, and they're all like, yeah, we're gonna pick teams, we're picking teams. And it's a tournament style. So like there's like 4 captains, bro. They're picking teams. And you know your boy, you feel me? He was third pick. Because keep in mind, there's like fifth grade people here. So I'm like third pick out of everybody. So I was excited. Like all the fourth graders like, let's go. Let's go. Let's we're done. I was like, just got drafted, boys. Let's go, LA Lakers. You feel me? I was so excited. And it was that day. I remember that day just vividly, bro. We're playing, and the other teams, it's 2 teams. They don't get to play because we took the entire time. They don't even get to play that day, right? They're just standing there and they're cheering, they're having fun, whatever, cool, right? But me and the opposing team, I remember they sent me the ball, or I don't know, they didn't send me the ball, like they're fourth graders. The ball gets kicked up into the air and it lands, like it bounces like 4 times, and I'm running. And I just remember like the wind on my face, bro. It was like, I just remember like I could smell the grass, bro. I could just like, I saw the entire field. I knew I was not going to pass to anybody. I was going to dribble all the way up and score. Yeah. I mean, I
Did
felt
you trip?
that. No, I didn't trip. I scored. Of course, I had to score, right? Okay. But like, I don't know. It was just the wind, like the wind on my face as I'm running. It just like, after I scored, I was like, yeah, this is it. Dude,
I have so many core memories from like being younger.
You feel me? Like it's so many crazy.
Yeah, like the one time we actually had a championship basketball game in 5th grade. I was the last pick.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of clumsy, but I was tall. But Adam Goodman was taller. Mind you, Adam Goodman was 6'3".
Recurring villain, bro. This guy's a recurring villain, bro. Your stories.
Dude is huge, just huge. And I remember I scored the final 3-point, like to win the game. I scored a 3 from half court, like just yeeted it up in the air and swished it. And I remember my whole team and like all like the majority of the 5th grade class, I was just holding my fist up and everybody was like, moving me around on this stuff.
Yeah, bro.
And the teachers are just sitting there like shock and awe, like this clumsy kid almost trips on his shoelaces, but still makes the shot, I was hype.
Breakfast Club music starts playing, bro. You're walking around.
That was the best game of basketball I've ever played. I had like 7 blocks. I had a ton of assists.
Dude, I
hit like every layup.
Bro. Every layup, man.
Dude, oh man, it was great. Sometimes it's like I miss those days, but then I was like, those days sucked. Those days sucked. I had good days, but they sucked.
Bro, those days were generally very, very good. We had like I had some bad days, but like for the most part, bro, I was living life, bro. I had nothing to worry about. You feel me? Really nothing. And I remember one time, I remember this was what was a bad day for me, right? Because my whole identity in like middle school was that I was the fastest kid there, right? That was me. I was the fastest guy there. And for field day, we would do races to see who'd race in the 100-meter dash, right? I remember, bro. Okay, hold on. I remember 2 things happened. Once it happened in 3rd grade and happened in 5th grade. I'll talk about 3rd grade from here, like very quickly. So in 3rd grade, at school, it's widely known you just let the fastest kid. You don't challenge him to a race to see if you can get like the 100-yard dash. You don't do that. That's not etiquette. You know what I mean? That's like you just let him have it. So I'm sitting there, I'm like in my throne. You feel me? Like people are picking, like they pick like. They pick a stick and then they say, this is the thing I want to go do. This is the race.
Right.
The hopscotch, the little thing, or like the strawberry dash with the golf ball on the spoon. You run it. This is you pull a stick. This kid named Kobe, bro. He picks a stick and we have 2 races. We have the 100-yard dash and the 50-yard dash. The 50-yard dash is for chumps, okay? Those are where all the slow people go to run, right? Sure. I'm in the 100-yard dash. Kobe picks a stick and he announces to the class, I will be picking the 100-yard dash. Bro, when I tell you the class is like, they're all looking at me, I'm just like, the hell am I supposed to do? What do you mean I can just, I'm gonna go beat him up or something, bro? Like I can't. He picked a stick. And he's just all like, Kobe, you know we want to win, right? Like, we want to make sure we get that pizza party. You know we want to win. She's like, don't worry, guys. I got it. I was so mad, bro.
Did he beat you?
No, he didn't. No, you don't challenge in like third grade. You just pick the stick and you get whatever race. You first come, first serve. You know what I mean? You pick the stick, you announce the race you want to be, and you get that race. But no one had picked the 100-yard dash because everyone knows when it's my turn, that's the first thing I'm going to pick because I'm the fastest kid there, right? Kobe picks the stick and goes, I will be doing the 100-yard dash. I was like, Kobe, no, you need to leave, bro. I swear, I'm like, all this, like, bro, like, people are just like in shock. They're like, Kobe, what are you doing, man? And I'm just like, I'm in the back. I'm just like hoping this is a dream, bro. Like I can remember. I'm like, I remember I was gonna cry, dude. I swear, bro. I remember I was gonna cry, bro. I was like, I remember I go to my teacher early, like after it's all done, because I got the 50-yard dash. I was like, can we switch? Because we're gonna lose. And she's all like, no, you have to believe in Kobe. You have to believe. I'm like, bro, we're not friends. Switch with me, bro. Like we need to win this. Bro, Kobe got blown out, bro. Oh my gosh. My parents came. They're like, why aren't you doing the 100-yard dash? I'm like, because this kid took it. And bro, I remember him just like standing there like this, like before the race starts. And you know, like when you're like all the people in the 100-yard dash, they're in like track ready position. He's just standing like this. And then when he starts, he's like slow running, like he's in a dream, bro. The second time that happened, in fifth grade, I had obviously beaten out every single guy on campus, like in the school. So I secured my place as the fastest guy like at the school. Keep in mind why I said guy. This is very important, right? So Michaela, this girl named Michaela, she beats every single girl, but I didn't watch any of her races. Right? I didn't watch any of her races. She beat every single girl. Like I heard by a lot. She beat every single girl. So I guess my classmates are like, let's have Chuggs and Michaela race. They're both the fastest. And I was like, okay, sure, right? Bro, Michaela was like super quiet. She didn't say anything, right? She didn't say anything. She just lined up. But when I tell you, she blew me out of the water. I wanted to make this like, I stopped running halfway through. Like I stopped running halfway through because I knew I was not going to catch up to her.
Yeah, there's always those like short, skinny girls that just like,
bro, she
like rabbits.
She demolished me. And then after that, people were just like, they just lost all respect for me, bro. They were like, yeah, did she get beat by Michaela? You're not cool anymore. You're not cool anymore, bro. Yeah. I was just like, bro. And then like we went to the same middle school. Same thing, bro. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like as we're older, we have like so many core memories, bro. It's crazy. But I think we're in the time.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna close this out here.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, this has been fun, genuinely. Jisoo was just asking, what are we doing in the Discord, but we're both deafened.
We're going.
But yeah, no, this finally we can have video again, dude. It's crazy.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Took us a long time to find it for free, something for free, but you can expect these to be coming out every week.
Yes, sir.
Just once a week right now. Just once. We're gonna try and make it to where they come out before Tuesday. So you can expect it Sunday, Monday. But right now, that's our schedule for it. It's going to be posted on my YouTube until, if we end up getting people who want a separate channel for it, we'll make a separate channel for it. But right now, it's just going to be posted on this YouTube channel that you will see it on. And yeah, man, that's about all I got for tonight.
Thank you guys for coming to the podcast, man.
Yeah, much appreciated.
I really appreciate you guys listening in. If you made this far, let us know about any core memories you guys have. Like just leave a little description in the comment section about any core memories you guys have.
What's your favorite or worst?
Yeah, I definitely want to see your worst. Or I mean, we talked about goals today. Like, what are some goals you guys have, like that you guys want to be better at? Let us know. And I mean, this is me. This is Chuggless Buggy that's out here, man. I'm finna be signing off right here. Jacobius.
Y'all have a wonderful day, night, morning, and sleep well. I guess.
Peace
I
and
don't know,
love.
man.
Peace and love, y'all.
Bye.